What's up, people? This is your boy Monty, and it is time for your Monday Motivation. In my last video, I talked about taking stock about the lessons you learned and the mistakes you made. That's the only way you're able to move forward. You can't go into the new year with an old mindset and expect different results. So today's video, we're gonna talk about clearing space, getting rid of some things and some people you don't need in your life. Let's get it. If you want to make 2018 your year, first off, you got to start clearing space this year. You got to start getting rid of things, and more important, you got to start getting rid of people. You got to get the right circle of people around you. How can you be around the wrong people and get the right results? These are the three things you need to do to make sure you have the right people around you. First off, you got to get rid of people who don't need to be around you. Second off, you got to set boundaries for the people who you do want around you. And third, you got to start linking up with people who are in better positions than you. Expand your circle a bit. Everyone that's with you in 2017 is not meant to go to the places you're going in 2018. You got to start making space for the right people. First off, you gotta let go of people who don't belong in your life. Y'all know who I'm talking about, those exes, girlfriends, boyfriends, all those people who you keep going back and forth with. Those significant others you keep playing games with, right? You know those texts I'm talking about. Hey stranger, what's up with you? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, what the hell you think I'm doing? So if you're in a toxic relationship, you gotta leave that shit in 2017. You can't bring that with you in 2018. Obviously it didn't work for you this past year, how is it gonna work for the next year? Sometimes the people you gotta let go are old friends, right? You got a lot of people you used to vibe with, you got a lot of people you used to spend the majority of your time with when you were that other person. If you're no longer that person and those people are doing the same things, hanging around with the same people and having the same mindset, then you can't bring them with you into 2018. Now, I'm not saying to completely disown friends or anything of that nature, but there's certain people who are meant to be in your life at certain phases in your life. Not everybody's meant to be a lifelong friend. So they could be a good childhood friend or they could be a good friend from college, but if they're not going in the same direction as you in the future, you gotta let them go. Now I want to talk about the people you do want in your life, right? The people you do feel like, yo, my 2018 is gonna be amazing because I got you with me. Sometimes you gotta set boundaries with people. That's one thing I learned the most this year is I've made myself way too available to people at any given time, and it's taking me off focus and it's getting me off track of what I need to do. I'm not saying you need to be completely selfish in this upcoming year, but you gotta set boundaries. You gotta set time and places to meet. Anyone out there got that friend who always got drama, who's always talking about their bad relationship? Sometimes you gotta make time for that friend, but you can't just answer that friend's call any given time. You gotta be like, yo, you gotta deal with your drama. I gave you ass advice, you're not taking it. So fall back. I'll make time for you when it's time for you. Do not allow people in your life to just come and go as they please, right? To take and to come back whenever they want to. 2018 is your year to get your shit together and to handle your business. If that is your goal and if that is exactly what you want to do, then you gotta set boundaries. Don't just give your time up freely to everybody. You gotta use that time to work on you. You gotta use that time to chase your goals and your dreams and get to that next level. So you gotta focus more on the quality of time you spend with the people who matter most to you versus the quantity. There's a sacrifice, there's a price you're gonna have to pay if you're gonna get to the goals and the places you want to get to in 2018. So think quality over quantity. You may not spend as much time with the people you love and know, but when you do spend time, make sure you're there, make sure you're present, and make sure you're focused so that even though you're not spending the same quantity of time, the quality is even greater. Lastly, if you really want to make 2018 a year, you got to find new people to gel with. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you feel like you were broke the majority of this year, you better find some millionaires. You better find some people who are great with finances. If you're an artist like myself and acting, how about you look on your Instagram, look on your social media, some of your peers who are killing it. It's not about competition, it's not about jealousy, it's about helping each other. Obviously, if they're in a place you're not, they're doing something better, they're doing something right. So link up with those people, learn from those people, and try to find a way to be of service to them. When you go to people humbly and be like, yo, you are doing exactly what I want to do. Can I treat you to a lunch? Can I treat you to coffee so I can learn how to do that exact same thing? If they're good people, they'll help you. And if they don't, forget them. You don't want to be around people like that anyways. Am I right? Don't just go with your hands open. Go with, hey, I got something for you. I hope you got something for me. Let's make this an equivalent exchange. Y'all feeling me? Y'all getting this? I'm throwing it out there. I'm throwing shit out there. Hope y'all picking it up. Look, you need to research and look for people that you admire, people that are on a different level than you. Right now, there's this cat Gary Vee, and if you don't know who the hell Gary Vee is, get your mind right. If you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to really kill it in this social media game and create value for people and really expand your reach, this is the dude. He's a hustler, he has it. I reached out to him a couple times, I didn't get nothing back. Gary Vee, remember this video when I blow up. You didn't hit me back, but you're busy, so I respect it. If you can't reach these high people that you're really looking up to, that you really admire, they got YouTube, they got Instagram, they got all this social media stuff you need to study. My dude Gary Vee, I am watching him. What ads is he putting out? What kind of content is he putting out? How often is he putting out this content? He doesn't have to be my own one-on-one personal mentor. I watch and I learn from the best. You know how many acting books I got because Benedict Cumberbatch is one of the actors I admire? I'm like, yo, I heard about his acting teacher, his voice coach, Cassie Barry. I went and got the book. Andrew Garfield, it's called The Invisible Actor. I hear about these guys and women and people that I admire, and I research the hell out of them. What makes you great? What training did you get? What kind of mentorship did you get? Success leaves clues. Bust your ass, research, do everything you can to get that. That's your Monday motivation. I hope it really helped. I haven't talked about goals yet. We always want to talk about these New Year's resolutions, and we want to talk about making 2018 my year, new me. You can't go into the new year with an old mindset and expect different results. If you go into a new year with the old mindset, you're gonna get the same results. That's just what it is. So I want y'all to focus. So before we get to these goals, I got a couple more videos to y'all to clear out space, get the right people around you, create the right habits. Then you can make 2018 your year.